Hey guys, it's me, Missy with Rustic Relics, and in today's video, we're going to be giving this little gas can a makeover. So the other day in my live, I had two large gas cans that I did very similar to this one. So I was super excited when I found this little one. I decided to do the same thing here. So first thing I did was clean it as best as I can with just some soapy water, and then I gave it 2 coats of the Dixie Belle Barn Red. And then while that is drying, I'm going to work on getting my decoupage paper. So if you're interested in any of the products that you see us using in this video, you can check us out at our website, rusticrelics.com. We sell the Dixie Belle paint and we also sell the decoupage paper. So after I got my image, I just tore as close to the image as I could. It's very easy to tear. I don't use water. I know some people do, but I don't use water. I just pinch it between my fingers and then tear away the extra paper. On this, I'm going to put a thin coat of Mod Podge on the back of the image, and then I'm going to let it dry all the way. Then I'm going to use some Dixie Belle cotton, and I'm just going to put a very thin and light coat on the back of my image. You don't want to saturate your paper. You also want to be careful when you get to the edges. You don't want to accidentally get your paper into the paint. Like I got paint on my counters, and then I just made sure to keep my paper away from that paint so I didn't get paint on the front of it. You want to make sure that you cover the back completely so that you can't see the image come through it, so that way when you decoupage it to the can, it has the crisp white background. So after that was dry all the way, I just took my Mod Podge and a painter's brush and I just put a little bit in the center. I placed my image on the can, got it where I want it to be, and then I used my little craft brush and I just went around the edges. I didn't want to get the Mod Podge on the can past the image because it can change the sheen of the paint. So this is kind of how I do that to prevent it from getting on the can. Because I don't seal my decoupage paper up with Mod Podge, I prefer to seal it up with the Dixie Belle clear coat in flat. So after I got it on there, I just take my flat clear coat, and then I go across the image to make sure I have all of the edges and everything sealed up. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do the whole entire can to make sure that I have all of my chalk paint sealed up too, so that way it doesn't come back off. You want to make sure that when you're in like any kind of creases, like the seam of the can, and there are a lot of dents in this can, you want to make sure that you get your clear coat as smooth and not like puddled up, because it can change, it can leave a different glaze there. So after I got that done, while that was drying, I went ahead and painted the handle so that way it could match with the can. And then after the clear coat was completely dry, I decided to come in and put a little bit of the white wax around it, especially to get into the dents and the creases of the can, so that way it had the paint job had more of an aged look, so it wasn't as fresh, so that way it matched the top of the can. So here I'm just going to use my wax brush and I'm just going to brush it all over the can. And then I'm just using a soft microfiber cloth, and I'm just going to buff away any of the extra wax, and I'm just going to leave it as much as I can in the creases of the can, so that way it has that just a little bit of age. And the reason why I went with white was because my image was white. I felt like it, it looked good with it. And then I'm also going to seal the handle. So that is my gas can. Again, guys, if you're interested in any of these products that you see me using in this video, make sure you check us out at rusticrelics.com. And you can also follow us on Facebook. Give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.